Welcome to Volume 3 of the Leicester City Video Magazine. It's a 12-match programme crammed with success. In the ZDS, a cracking quarter-final triumph over First Division Everton. In the league, City consolidate their position in the top 6. And in the FA Cup, we round off a great chapter with a dramatic win against 1990 finalist Crystal Palace. So settle down to savour all the highlights, plus exclusive interviews to keep you right in touch with life at Filbert Street.
Consistency is now a word that's been used at Leicester City, and it's the first time I've heard it since '85, so it's a pleasant change for all concerned.
We begin at Fratton Park, where City are bidding to extend a 5-match unbeaten run. But it's the home side who claim all 3 points, with the only goal of the match from Guy Whittingham, his first of the season.
There we are, 5 minutes gone, and Whittingham opens his account for the season. And Portsmouth's account for the night. It's Pompey 1, Leicester City 0. Burn. Good cross coming in, the header there, testing Poole. To keep his eye on the ball. So good to run this by Mills, good cross in as well, and trouble there for Portsmouth. A final shot coming in though from right. There's a big scramble there in the Portsmouth goal, and Thompson so close. The ball turned back by Wright.
Defeat for leaders Middlesbrough though means City remain 4 points off top spot and still handily placed in the promotion race.
Well, yeah, I mean nobody likes losing, and of course with my recent association with Portsmouth, it was disappointing from my point of view. But obviously that's a personal note. But from the team point of view, we felt that in the game itself we had enough opportunities to have won it. I suppose the headlines were already written before the game. Guy Whittingham, it was November the 5th, of course, bonfire night. A man called Guy scores the winning goal. Hadn't scored a goal all season, so I suppose that those headlines were already written before the game. But nevertheless, again, talking about defence, I mean, that was one game when we just fell asleep for that one split second, allowed somebody to score a goal against us, and consequently ended up being the winning goal. So it was disappointing from that point of view.
At Vicarage Road, City are up against a side with the second division's worst home record, 5 defeats out of 7. And Leicester take less than 2 minutes to make their mark. Paul Kitson coolly making the most of his early chance.
That's a good ball by Walsh. Kitson's there. Oh, and he scored! Leicester take the lead here at Vicarage Road. A great start for the Foxes. Enfield couldn't get hold of that. Well, Blissett pushed in the back there. Poole lining up his wall. Number 10 is Porter. And Nicholas just to the left, but Porter swings it across. Oh, brilliant header! Magnificent save by Poole. The header coming in from Blissett. And what a save that was. Throw then to Watford. Really desperate to improve their home record. Nicholas to Blissett. Good layoff. Played wide by McLaughlin. Deflection there, but it's coming into Joe McLaughlin. Headed away by Mills. Back it comes, and another superb save by Poole. It came through a lot of bodies, that shot from Nicholas. Long ball in. Walsh climbing well. Nicholas. Seeing a lot of the ball is Nicholas. Back in it comes from Solomon. Chance there. Oh, over the bar. That sat up a little too high. Gibson then with the free kick. Leicester still leading by 1-0. Chance here maybe to improve it, and Walsh got up well.
And in the end, a 1-0 win is enough to take Leicester back into 4th place, 4 points behind new leaders Cambridge.
Well, Kevin, a super show from you at Vicarage Road, where you upstaged 1.5 million rated David James. Were you aware that a cluster of top clubs, including Liverpool, were watching him that day?
No, I weren't really, no. Just getting on with my own game, really. But he's had a lot of speculating in the paper he's going to Liverpool, but I just got on with my job and I'm pleased they've done it well that day.
Well, a great save from Luther Blissett from close range. Do you remember that one?
That's right, yeah, I had a free kick wide, the lad curled it in swinging, and Blissett managed to get a header in before, I think, Steve Walsh, and somehow managed to tip it over the bar, which I was quite pleased with.
Coming so early, it obviously gave you a lot of confidence.
That's right, yeah, so I grew in confidence from that moment then.
Well, then Peter Nicholas and Steve Butler cursed your agility.
That's right, yeah, I remember Peter Nicholas had a shot and I went go in the bottom left-hand corner, managed to get a hand to it, turn it for a corner. And I blocked a shot from the Butler, I think, as well. So I was growing in confidence all the time.
For the home match against Bristol Rovers, City are unchanged for the 5th successive match. And out of favour, David Kelly has been put on the transfer list.
Pounder. Reese. White. White tries a shot. Oh, a spectacular effort that from Devon White. And a superb save by Kevin Poole. Oldfield. Walsh. Rights up the line. Goes inside though to Thompson. Thompson gets it wide. In comes the cross. David Oldfield. Oh! And I think he put Colin Gordon off. Colin Gordon seemed to go a little too early for that one. Smith leaving it to Mills. Long ball through, flicked by Gordon. On a chance here for Wright, and Wright scores! 16 minutes gone. It's Leicester City 1, Bristol Rovers 0, and it all stemmed from that long ball from Gary Mills. And look at Tommy Wright. Looks so assured on the ball, does Thompson. It's hard to believe that his career at Kenilworth Road lasted but 6 weeks. And Thompson again trying to switch the play out to the left. Oldfield. Gibson on the left. This is Walsh. And Gibson's continued his run. Can he get to... Yeah, the keeper should have come and he didn't. The ball comes across. Oh! And scooped over the bar by Tommy Wright, who has another chat with the fans. But what a good run that was by Gibson. Fitzpatrick. Back again from Mayhew. Picked up though by Smith. A long ball through. This is Kitson. Gets the shot in. Oh, a superb shot and a superb save by Brian Parkin. But Kitson hit the shot that really surprised the Rovers' defence. And Brian Parkin went full length to turn that one round the post for a corner kick. Header by Twentyman. White didn't quite get hold of it. This is Skinner. It's gone through to Stewart. Stewart, the man who had that shot just now that came off the shoulder of the keeper, and that came off Morton. Stewart for the overhead. Oh, and it's saved brilliantly by Kevin Poole. He happened to be in the right place at the right time. Stewart. White's there. A chance here. Oh, great save. It's there though. Put in by David Mayhew in the 77th minute. The first shot coming in there from Twentyman. Brilliant save by Kevin Poole, but the ball broke to David Mayhew.
So unlucky City denied the chance to climb into the top 3. Tommy Wright will miss the next 3 matches with a hamstring strain, while poor old Colin Gibson needs a knee operation that'll keep him out for the rest of the season.
Well, then home to Bristol Rovers. Now, Bristol Rovers were trailing at the bottom of the league, struggling. So a 1-1 draw was really a disappointing outcome, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, but you know, you never turn your back on the chance of taking a point. That 1 point can mean a lot come the end of the season when you look back and you think, yeah, you know, good job we did get that 1 point against Bristol Rovers, because games like that you can lose them, as we showed earlier on in the season when we lost to Charlton and Port Vale. in home defeats. So looking back on that, they made it difficult for us, Bristol Rovers. As you say, struggling near the foot of the table, they came back really with one intention, and that was not to get beat on the night. And that's how the game worked out. They almost had 8 men camped in their own penalty area, and quite happy just to soak up whatever they could, waste as much time as possible, back passing to the goalkeeper, etc., etc. And it was a hard game, and again another lesson for us. You have to be patient, and it happens sometimes where you go into games and things don't quite come right. Passes go astray, you hit the bar, you hit somebody on the back of the head on the goal line. All those types of things happen. If you can get something from it, make sure you get at least a point, and then maybe the next home game, because there's been games this year when possibly we didn't deserve to take all 3, but you get them. Hope for the best and take whatever you can.
Wright's absence means transfer-listed David Kelly is reinstated for the home game with Port Vale. Kelly had been dropped for the previous 8 matches.
Here's to Jalink. Talented player, this lad. Porter. Jalink again, picking up the loose ball. Good turn, sent 2 men the wrong way. Just nudged wide by Foyle. Jeffers with a cross. Oh, it's gone in the net! Oh my word, I'm sure that was intended as a cross by Jeffers, but somehow it eluded Poole, and Port Vale take an unexpected lead. Fitzpatrick, a little bit of trickery from him. And not surely by Aspin. The shot coming in, over the top. Well, last time Drew played here, he picked the ball out of the net 4 times. Kitson with the shot here, took a deflection, and Drew got it over. Kelly. Plattner. Claimed by Grew. A little too deep, that cross. But Leicester City certainly having most of the ball here, but still trailing by 1-0 to this spirited Port Vale side. Kitson tried the shot again, hasn't had any luck in front of goal. Chips it in, a mistake there. Shot coming in from Plattner, and Grew only got it at the 2nd attempt. Good strike that by the fullback. Fitzpatrick really is showing some skill on the ball, sets Kitson away. Leicester shirts charge forward. Oh! And that one bounced awkwardly in front of Grew. A bit of a miss kick that, but another chance went begging. Mills with a free kick. Drives it goalwards. Hit the wall. Chance for Walsh. Another good save by Grew. Picked up though by Thompson. In comes Kitson. Just isn't going right for Leicester. Desperate defending by Vale. This is Oldfield. Thompson switching the play. Mills going to the left. He tries the shot himself and deflected away for another corner, but it's goals that Leicester want. A deeper one this time. Well met, kicked off the line there by Webb. Picked up by Kelly. And a throw to Leicester City. Poole pumping it forward. The longer the game goes on, the more desperate become Leicester's efforts, and Port Vale almost hitting one on the break there. Fitzpatrick. Walsh. Good jump by Gordon. Chance here. Oh, once again, the final shot from Thompson, not hit firmly enough. So time running out now for Leicester City. Thompson with the corner kick. Plays it across. Up goes Walsh. Got his head to it. And that'll be a free kick. Rumpus in the goal mouth there. More enthusiasm than anything else. Kitson drives it in. And once again, Hughes gets it away for Vale. Oldfield. Smith to Walsh. Long ball in again to the danger zone. A chance here, he must score! Great save! Another chance for Gordon. And somehow Vale keep it out. It's all very crowded in that 18-yard box. And Leicester not enjoying the best of the run of the ball in there. Tried to flick it past Screw. It wasn't enough. Gordon. Plattner charging through for that one. Stopped by Porter. And back come Vale trying to hit Leicester on the break. Fitzpatrick just second to that one. As Jalink comes forward. Chance here again for Port Vale. Leicester trying to keep the pressure on this Vale defence. Oldfield. It's got past three men. Couldn't slide that ball. It's still in Leicester's possession. The cross comes in. A little too deep maybe. Grew a valiant touch there. Kitson knocks it back. Oh, and he leant backwards as he made contact with the ball. They're queuing up to have shots at goal, but it just won't go in. It's one of those days.
So a disappointing setback for City. That's their second home defeat of the season, and it means the last three matches at Filbert Street have yielded just 2 points.
Well, you didn't get any points at all against Port Vale at home, and again another disappointment for the home fans. I think Vale maybe owed this shock win to their goalkeeper Mark Grew, who of course played for Leicester City during the 1983-84 season.
That's right. Well, yeah, he did well on the day, and as I mentioned earlier, the one against Charlton, Bob Boulder in goal, played particularly well for Charlton as well. They got somewhat of a free goal, Port Vale, from a cross after about 40 seconds, something like that. Just couldn't get back in the game, and as I said, you know, no matter what you do, you're never going to score.
It's up to us to take our chances, and we didn't do it against Port Vale. We didn't play too badly, and that was a bad result for us, really. The points were ones lost rather than ones gained for them, so it was a bit disappointing, but we just got to keep playing on, and if we win our home games, I'm sure we'll be there at the end.
Meanwhile, the ZDS Cup provides City with another crack at a First Division side. The showdown with last season's finalist Everton is for a place in the Northern Area semi-finals.
Nicky Plattner wins the throw. Room for Thompson to turn. Oh, that's a good ball. Flicked on by Gordon. This is Gary Mills. Not a bad cross, and a chance here is a goal! Off the head of David Oldfield. That's only his second goal of the season. But what a cracker! Well, Everton on quite a good run at the moment, unbeaten in their last 4 games. They've scored 8 goals and conceded just 1. It was against Wolves in the Rumbelows League Cup. They dispatched Wolves by 4 goals to 1. Mortier with a shot. Oh, and tipped over there by Kevin Poole. This little man Mortier can certainly hit them. And that scorched Kevin Poole's hands. Kitson driving it across, a chance here, oh! And Hinchcliffe just got the touch that prevented a second goal. Kitson driving that ball diagonally across there, and the defence didn't handle it at all well. So Thompson with the corner. Walsh! Oh, he clipped the crossbar! Steve Walsh came storming in on that one. He's scored 5 goals already this season. So close to his 6th there. It's a real KO football, this. Watchland getting it out to Mills. Oh, and Mills wanting too much time and allowed Beardsley to come in. Mills with a throw to Morchland. Walsh. Kitson, he's got room to turn. Thompson, good ball. Oldfield making a diagonal run. Cross coming in, Watson with the header, turns it away, but a chance here. Thompson with a shot, he scored! What a goal from Steve Thompson! From what, 35 yards? And Thompson beats one of the best goalkeepers in the world, Neville Southall, with a superb shot. It's Leicester City 2, Everton 0. Hooked away to Ward. Flicking it on, but will he get there? No, it's won by Coatsworth. Keown. Oh, that's a great ball for Kitson. There's nobody in the middle at the moment. He's held it well. Supports arrive now. Drives it across. On! Southall's dropped it. The ball in. Certainly. Surely that was over. Well, no, the keeper managed to keep it out. He dropped it, though. A bad error, that, from Neville Southall. Kevin Poole, 28 years of age. It's a long kick by him. Watson under it. Mills. Good cross from Mills. A little bit of pushing, said the referee. A free kick given to Everton. Colin Gordon penalised. So Southall having a shaky evening here. Almost doing a Bruce Grobbler. Walsh. That went the wrong way. Cleared by Fitzpatrick. Gordon doing well. This is Harper. Oh, and that ball given away to Kitson. Well, Oldfield really made the wrong run there. He should have gone to the right. He went to the left. And they ran out of space that way. Throw to Leicester. Andy Hinchcliffe felt it was his. Thompson knocking that one forward. That's another throw to Leicester City. Gary Mills. Kitson. Plays it inside, but knocked forward by Harper. Harper getting that one through. That's a good ball for Warchier to chase, and Warchier's got goal side of Plattner. Turns it back, the header. Oh, superb header from Tony Cotty. He twisted to hit that one. But what a fine save too from Kevin Poole. Tony Cotty there, the number 10, looking for his 10th goal of the season. Johnson back to Beagrie. Cotty getting it wide, but cut out by Mills. Forward again from Hinchcliffe. Beagrie really commands the ball. This is Harper to Beardsley. Atterveld. Mark Ward on the far side. Prefers it on the right. Harper. Beardsley. Beardsley with a shot. Oh, Beardsley scores! 76 minutes gone. Pete to Beardsley, the man with 49 England caps, shows just why he earned them.
A fine performance by City that secures a semi-final against First Division rivals Notts County. You can see that memorable match from Meadow Lane in Volume 4.
Well, David, that early strike against Everton in the Zenith Data Systems Cup must have been a dream come true.
A dream come true. Well, it was an important goal for us. It got us off to a good start. Everton are a good team, obviously, but I thought we played well on the night and deserved the result. I think they might not perhaps have taken it as seriously as we did. I think we were a bit more psyched up for it than they were, but it was a good result for us, and it's the one we needed. I think to get a scalp of the First Division is always important for us.
Well, Steve, in amongst the goals after settling into the side, that one against Everton must have been a bit special to you.
Yeah, it was a good game. I can remember the ball just coming over and Nicky Patton challenging it for, and I just got it onto my right foot, and luckily it just went into the top corner, and it was made it 2-0, a quite important goal before half time.
Well, 2-0 as you say, and well on top in fact.
Yeah, I think when as a team we start knocking it about, there's not many teams that can get near us, and as long as we keep playing well, you know, we're enjoying our football and looking forward to every game, we've nothing to worry from anybody.
Meanwhile, back in the league, there's another tough test in store against third place Derby County, and a crowd of over 19,000 is at the baseball ground.
Min. Cross coming in, and off the crossbar, and Fitzpatrick heads it behind to concede the corner. Good effort that by Comin. Well, we thought this would be a feast of football. That's the way it's turning out as Kitson breaks for Leicester City. Skips past the first challenge. Shilton there to block his passage at the expense of a corner. But a good run by Kitson. Kevin Poole. Coleman towering in the air at the back for Derby County. David Oldfield trying to make progress there against Kavanagh. Oh. And there'll be some action taken over that challenge. Here it is again. Mills on the ball, and a late challenge there indeed by Kavanagh. Free kick then to be taken by Thompson. Ormond Royd there, and a chance here for Fitzpatrick, and he takes it brilliantly. Oh, superb goal by Fitzpatrick. Paul Fitzpatrick took it like a striker. Took it down on his thigh. Here it is again. Thompson knocks it in. Ormond Royd gets his head to it, but can't direct it the right way. And look at the control here and the finish to beat Shilton. It's 1-0 to Leicester. Corner then to Leicester City. Came off the head of Coleman. Kitson sends it back in as quickly as possible. Oh, Fitzpatrick again, pulling the best out of Shilton. What a game he's having. Essentially a centre-back. McMinn. Oh, and a clumsy challenge by Mills. Free kick to Derby County. McMinn gets it across. Oh, magnificent save! One-handed save there by Kevin Poole. Tremendous reflexes. Gets the free kick anyway. Good effort that by Davison. Free kick then to Leicester City, leading by that Paul Fitzpatrick goal in the 22nd minute. Chip ball into the danger zone, and off the bar. Shilton in trouble, and Walsh scores. Steve Walsh makes it 2-0 to Leicester City in the 39th minute. Confusion in the Derby goal mouth. They can't get this one clear. Gordon causes problems, comes off the bar onto Shilton's head, a scramble there, and there's Walsh to poke it into the net. Shilton. Derby County, third in the league, desperately wanting to get back into contention here. Micklewhite, good cross from him. Ormond Royd with a header, he scored! Ian Ormond Royd.
The City hold on for a precious win. their first in 3 league matches, and that puts them back in the top 6, a point behind third place Derby.
Well, then another good result at the baseball ground. 2-1 against Derby County, the 4th win in 5 away games.
Yeah, it was a great day. I think it was about 19,000 there on the day. We took possibly 6,000-7,000. It was a tremendous atmosphere in the ground, and at somewhere like the baseball ground, you only need 7,000-8,000 in there because the volume does stay in to create some sort of an atmosphere. So on the day, having 19,000 in there was a tremendous atmosphere. We started particularly well that day, I felt. After the initial couple of minutes, a bit of hesitation in our defence, but didn't concede. And then went on from there to play particularly some very good football. Stevie Thompson now was beginning to find his legs in the centre of midfield. And our 2 central defenders, I think, both scored that day, Walsh and Fitzpatrick. From 2 set plays. Again, we felt that Derby had a weakness in the air, and we were looking to exploit it that day. Scored two early goals from set pieces, and we had to hang on a little bit again, second half, but again, that tremendous team spirit took us through.
The home match with Millwall pits City manager Brian Little against Bruce Rioch, his old boss at his former club Middlesbrough. Meanwhile, Gary Coatsworth, who made a successful full debut at Derby, is rewarded with his first full match at Filbert Street.
I scramble that one away. We'll survive again. And a break on here for the Lions. Difficult conditions out there, as you can see. Very frosty conditions. Getting difficult, and that one spun off the ground in front of Poole. Shot coming in from Alex Ray, the Scot. Corner then to Millwall. Taken by Stevenson. Slid right across. Good defending, but picked up by Barber. Barber. Oh, not a good header from McGinley. Shot coming in from Barber, and again and off the line by Walsh. And that's a corner. Breaking ball off the head of Gordon. This is Mills. Good play by Mills. He just ran away from him. Throw then to Leicester. Still is Leicester City 0, Millwall 0. Fine match this. Well balanced sides. Oldfield with a touch. Shot coming in there from Moreclan. Oh! Magic in the Brannigan goal. Just got a hand to it. Stevenson. Tricky player, likes to play wide on the wing. Back again from McLeary. Barber. Barber drilling it in. Good crosser of the ball. Barber! Oh! Kerr popped up from nowhere to snatch the lead for Millwall. It's Leicester City 0, Millwall 1. Leicester fighting desperately to get back into this game. This is Wright. Can he get the cross in? Yes, he can. Down he goes. They're claiming for a penalty. Oldfield gets the shot in, and it's there. Gordon scores. 1-1. Gordon got the final touch.
In the end, City happy to get a point from a match which started to go against them when Paul Kitson was carried off with a knee injury.
Then home to Millwall, and again probably another disappointing result with a 1-1 draw. The point saver came just 7 minutes from time from Colin Gordon.
From Colin Gordon, yeah. Again, a bit of a scrappy game. Millwall were possibly very similar to Port Vale in they came here with the obvious intention of not losing, which we were now beginning to find. We found it a backhanded compliment in many respects that sides were coming to Filbert Street and looking just to get away with a point, you know. So in that particular game, we found it hard. They got, again, 2 banks of 4 across the middle of midfield. Actually, they played with a sweeper that day as well. McCarthy came in and played as a sweeper. Another compliment to us that they were willing to pull so many men back. And It was a bit of a blunder by Stevie Walsh on the day, by the captain. He headed down into his own box trying to find his own keeper and gave it to Paul Kerr, who put it in and out immediately. So we managed to fight back with about 7-8 minutes to go. But disappointing game. But again, another lesson learned that you have to be patient against sides like that and don't give away opportunities. I mean, Stevie was the first to put his hand up after the game and said really he could have just put it anywhere just to have been safe. But another lesson, but another point on the total.
The good news is that Kitson's injury won't rule him out of the trip to Sunderland, but Roker Park isn't a happy hunting ground for the Foxes.
Kitson rolls it back. Just went wide of Oldfield. Back though through Fitzpatrick. Oh, that's a great ball. Chance here for Leicester City. The shot comes in. Norman saves. And a good break that by Leicester. This is ours. Strength in midfield. Gets the ball in. Header over the bar. So Sunderland come forward again. Good defending once more by Leicester City. This is Bennett. Loves to run at defenders. Create spaces. Good little knock there too by Davenport. Oh! And Kevin Poole did well there. Sunderland just knocking it across their back line. Nice little touch there by Bracewell. Chance in, and once again Kevin Poole showing his quality. So Leicester venturing forward again, but cut out by Kay. That's a nice ball to Byrne. Byrne loses out to Walsh. And what a good ball that is to set Kitson away. Kitson trying to chip Norman. And covered there by Ball. Rogan getting it wide. Cross coming in from Davenport. Oh! Into the side netting. The header there by Goodman. The debutant. Kay. Kay just can't get that crossover. Once again, dogged defending by Leicester City. No chance here though. Shot coming in. Oh, clipped the woodwork. Still no score though here at Roker Park. Long ball from Kay. Headed away there by Smith. Sunderland keeping the pressure on. The header by Goodman. Oh, the debutant scores.
So on a day when just 4 second division matches beat the Big Freeze, City denied a valuable point by that late winner from Sunderland's record signing Don Goodman.
Well, you look to have worked hard enough at Roker Park for the draw when Sunderland debutant Don Goodman poached a last-minute winner for them.
Yeah, awful journey home. Awful journey home. I mean, there wasn't much said, to be fair. I mean, the one thing after a match, we don't rant and rave. I mean, we never get excited or that excited when we win, because it's gone. As I said earlier, it's gone. You get on with the next one. And likewise, when we lose, we don't throw cups around and rant and rave and start having a go at everyone else. You know, we just get on with it, take it on the chin, basically. But whatever we do say, we confine it to the dressing room. But disappointed to have lost the game at that stage. We felt again we should have dealt with the ball that came into the box. It should have been cleared, or we should have at least done better to stop the guy from crossing the ball into our box. I think it was Bracewell who put it in for Goodman. We should have done better in midfield and denied him the space. But we often hark back to that game. As I said, we use it as a reference sometimes. We just say, hey, 0-0 with a minute to go. Remember Sunderland, what we should have done at Sunderland to have stopped that goal from going in. So again, it's used as a reference. We tend to learn the hard way sometimes, and that game, as I said, it was an awful journey home, and it was a long journey, as you know, coming all the way back. God knows what it must have been like for the supporters. It was bad enough for us.
The Arctic weather conditions keep City waiting 12 days for their next outing, a home match with struggling Brighton on Boxing Day.
Paul Reed with a free kick. Walsh is at the far post, gets the header in and just past the post. the big man on the end of it, as always. Beanie. Played square by Farrington. No bother there for Leicester City. Kevin Poole to Walsh. Nice knockdown there by Gordon, and the shot! Oh, turned over by Beanie. The best effort yet for Leicester City. A shot from right. Hit it on the turn. Got it on target. Good save by Beanie. Free kick then for Crumplin. And Robinson making that garish outfit look even worse with those supports on his thighs. Good first time ball by Oldfield to Kitson. Kitson taking on Chivers. Good ball into the path of Thompson. And Leicester getting some momentum here. The shot from Mills. Oh, it is there! Right on the half-time from Auckland. Right on the stroke of half-time. The first shot blocked from Mills, and Auckland follows up to drill it into the corner. It's 1-0 to Leicester. O'Reilly. Cut out by Smith. Down goes Codner. Free kick given. Codner, who works in the city during the week, in the City of London, with the free kick. He's been a little unsettled in the Brighton squad recently. That shot coming in, oh, it's there! 1-1. So that a setback for Leicester City. Skied by Chivers. Poor clearance that. Oldfield battling for possession. Play on, says the referee. As Codner gets it wide. And offside. Walsh wants to take it quickly. So Steve Walsh with the free kick. Oldfield getting in there. Didn't bounce nicely for him though. Walker, once of Chelsea. Cut out by Walsh again. Gallagher, the scorer of Brighton's equaliser. Nice ball through to Gall. Gall, the lad signed from Maidstone. Oh, drove it hard enough, but just off target. And Auckland wanting a little bit more covering by his midfield players. Beanie pumping it forward. Smith. Nicely laid off there. And Leicester driving forward. This is Mills. Can't get the cross in cleanly. Oh, it's there! Superb shot from Thompson. We're into the last minute of this game. That's surely the winner. A driving run by Mills. The cross deflected, but Thompson arrived and hit it on the volley.
A dramatic finish that ends with City's first league win in 5 matches at Filbert Street. It's also the start of a fine run that'll bring in the new year in style.
Well, Ali, Boxing Day and Brighton and Hove Albion, a team that's struggling, but they made it difficult, didn't they?
Yeah, we had a bit of an off day that day, to be honest with you. I don't know whether it was just because it was round about the festive and our minds weren't right, but remembering the game, it wasn't one of our better performances and we struggled to take the 3 points on the day.
Well, you scored just a minute before half-time, which gave the team a great boost, obviously.
Yeah, it was just the kind of lift we needed because, as I say, we were struggling. The game was a little bit flat and we needed something to give us a little bit of a spark. And I managed to nick my first goal of the season against Brighton, and it's one of these ones that I usually get, you know, it either goes in or it's up the double-decker, but I managed to hit it very well. I remember it going straight into the bottom left-hand corner. The goalkeeper's right as it was.
Well, a Christmas box for you with another goal, this one helping to sink Brighton on Boxing Day.
Yeah, a bit late. Gary Mills did one of his runs down the right-hand side, crossed it over, and I think got a little bit of deflection. I was just running on and volleyed it into the corner of the net, and it's a nice time to score, but I think we had a few chances that day and we should have sealed it up, really.
The holiday period continues with a home encounter with high-flying Southend. The second division New Boys begin the day in 4th place.
Off the head of Benjamin. Auckland getting stuck in as always. This is Kitson. Once again that diagonal ball across, proving so lethal. Mills with the cross, a chance here. Oh, good defending by Scully. He just did enough to put Oldfield off. And I think the quality of Southend's play has surprised a lot of people this season. They really have acquitted themselves well to the second division. Powell getting that one back to Sansom. And this turning out to be fine entertainment for the Leicester fans. Still no score though. It's Leicester City 0, Southend United 0. Headed away there by Pryor. And once again Powell on the end of it. Offside though, free kick to Southend United. Smith couldn't reach it. Goal kick given. And Kevin Poole hobbling painfully there. Gary Mills forced to take the goal kicks for him. So Leicester fans will be hoping it's not serious enough to keep their goalkeeper out of future games. Kitson holding the ball well. And once again trying to hit the space, but well covered by the Southend defenders. Kitson trying to work down that line, stopped by Ansah. Fitzpatrick. Shows some nice touches, this Fitzpatrick. Oh, and they've overdone it there. Kitson now, can he capitalise on this? Good turn by Kitson, but he just lost his footing. The final ball coming in, and headed just wide by Mills. He was so close there to notching the first goal. Well, says it all, doesn't it? Wrong-footed the defence there. Southend coming back on the attack through Ansah. It's done well, the shot coming in, well saved by Poole. Ansah still in possession. Panic here, under the crossbar, and a let-off for Leicester City. And that was cool by Mills. Under pressure, he just knocked it back to Poole. Walsh for the goal kick then. Well won by Pryor. Ball again played into space. Sansom in trouble. Oldfield with a shot. Oh, superbly drilled. David Oldfield shoots Leicester into a deserved lead here at Filbert Street. The keeper came, he committed himself, he lost out to the second one, and Oldfield planted his shot into the vacant net. It's 1-0 to Leicester. Free kick given. So who'll take it? This is Thompson. Well, I don't know whether he's on point duty there or what, but the referee making a lot of signals. Thompson with a free kick, right just behind him. Plants it in. The header, oh, it's there! 2-0. Beautifully won in the air. Fitzpatrick following up. Throw then, Morkland. Defending the shot coming in, under the crossbar from right, and Sansom got nowhere near it. The knockdown here, picked up by Wright, hit it first time, good shot this.
Though Richard Smith's first ever goal for City seals a valuable league double against promotion rivals Southend, and 6 points out of 6 make it a perfect Christmas.
Well, Southend United 2-0 at home, and another goal for the Oldfield collection.
Southend, yeah, that was. I think they're a good side. That was a good result for us. I think the keeper would be disappointed with the goal. He came charging out, and the ricochet dropped to me, and I just managed to put it back into the open net. I was lucky that I struck it quite well, so the defenders couldn't really stop it going back. But I think the keeper might be disappointed with that one.
And of course, we must talk about your very first league goal.
Yeah, Southend. Just a good ball across again. Floated in free kick, same sort of thing as the Crystal Palace really. Stevie Thompson floated it across, and I think I've outjumped him at the back post and guided it into the opposite side of the goal. Very pleased with my first goal. I mean, just a great weight off my shoulders really.
On New Year's Day it's a trip to Twerton Park, where City take just 8 minutes to score their first goal of 1992.
Reese's flick. A slit there by Steve Yates. Oldfield's through. Alexander sees the ball roll in, and Leicester City are one in front. Oldfield the man, and it's got to be said, Dave, Steve Yates with a crucial slit, and the opening was there. Brian Parkin parried it. Alexander could have stopped it on the line, it seemed, but it agonisingly crept over. Rovers 1 down. And Leicester breaking away now, right into that area. Ball comes across Oldfield. What a save from Brian Parkin. Rovers' performance so far. Free kick. Well, look on the bright side, Dave. At least we're in Leicester's half.
Yes, does make a change. And the crowd, you can sense it, are getting a bit edgy. Rovers fans among the most tolerant in the Football League, but certainly not happy with what they're seeing on this New Year's Day. They'd rather be in bed, I think.
Mayhew, chance here. Goal! It's in the net. Would you believe it? 1-1, David.
Well, that's a goal completely out of nothing. Rovers fans can't believe it. It's been probably the worst start to the season for any match that we've seen here.
Alexander then with this free kick. Rovers 1, Leicester 1. The free kick's dire, but it comes to Skinner, and that is, oh my word, well.
With neither side able to find the score sheet in the second half, 1-1 was how it ended, and a point means City stay in the top 6, just 3 points behind new leaders Blackburn.
There's no stopping you now, the point winner at Bristol Rovers on New Year's Day.
Yeah, that was another really disappointing day for us on reflection. I thought we started off quite well. The last time we played an early morning kick-off was Cambridge, and we started off really badly, but this time we didn't. We scored, I think it was in the first 10 minutes or so.
Well, it was the
12
8th minute, your goal, yes.
So I think that was an early goal as well. So it got us off to a good start. We were disappointed to concede the goal we did. I thought it was a bad goal. But again, we had chances, and perhaps another 2 points lost, but not many teams will get too many results at Bristol Rovers, so we can't be too disappointed, and we stayed unbeaten. So
Round 3 of the FA Cup has landed City an attractive home draw with Crystal Palace, beaten finalists of 1990. A crowd of just under 20,000 is at Filbert Street. It's the season's third cup tie against a First Division side, and in the absence of Paul Kitson, new signing Jimmy Willis makes his home debut.
Came off McGoldrick, but back come Leicester City. Nice ball down the line by Reid. This is Wright taking on Humphrey. He's got round the outside. Can he get the cross in? Goal kick given. Tommy Wright appealing for the corner. He's quite adamant that there was a deflection, but referee John Deakin points for a goal kick. This is Nigel Martin, £1 million goalkeeper. Right with the touch. Hooked on there by Mortimer. A chance here for Gabardini. Gabardini goes through. Oh, kicked off the line there by Gary Mills. Superb covering by Mills. Gabardini denied again. He's finding it so difficult to settle in at Crystal Palace. And Gary Mills got round the back there to make the vital clearance. Here's again Gabardini chasing through. Comes off his shoulder there, and he just couldn't get the first touch. Got it the second time. He must have thought it was going in till Mills arrived. Big money signing as a replacement for Mark Wright. And a chance here for Leicester City now. Wright goes through, oh, and he steers it wide. Tommy Wright. Well, he got behind them that time. There was a big gap down the middle. And Tommy Wright shakes his head. He knows he should have done better there. He beat the offside trap. The angle not good for him, but he should still have got it on target. Mills then with the throw for Leicester City. Oldfield and Mortimer. A little bit of a shoving match there. The free kick given in favour of Leicester City. David Oldfield, the number 7 there, an Australian who is now an Englishman. Started his career with Luton Town before moving to Manchester City. Talented player, can play up front. Oh! An elbow in the face there of Colin Gordon from Eric Young. Spotted by John Deacon, the referee. Well, I don't know what all the chat's about. The evidence was quite conclusive, and John Deacon quite adamant there. It's the red card. Big trouble for Eric Young. His second dismissal in a month. Here it is again. Off the ball it was, and trying to stop Colin Gordon making the run. Gray. Back come Leicester City. Good ball over the top, Tommy Wright. Can he get the ball across? He can! Oh, tremendous shot on the volley from David Oldfield. So unlucky. And Nigel Martin pleased about that one. Wright controlling the ball, hits it nicely across. Just a little behind Oldfield as he made the strike. Leicester pressing forward all the time now against this 10-man Crystal Palace side. And Palace with everyone back behind the ball. Walsh, such a driving force. Can he get it wide? Gary Mills on the right-hand side. This is Mills. Good cross from Mills. The header coming in from Gordon. Oh, bounced tantalisingly by the post. Disappointment there on the face of Brian Little. Free kick then. We're into the 90th minute of this game. This is Gary Mills. It's still 0-0. Mills drills it in. Smith's there. Oh! He scored! That must be the winner. That must put Leicester City into the 4th round of the FA Cup. The whole place is an explosion of sound. Palace surely are out of the FA Cup. Well, you wouldn't think that his team are on the way through to the next round, would you? Not a flicker of pleasure in Little's face there. Here's that free kick again. Lobbed in, and Smith comes in on the blind side. They'd lost him, and Nigel Martin had no chance at all.
A thrilling climax to a classic cup tie, and the right result for City. Richard Smith's dramatic winner, taking Leicester through to round 4 of the FA Cup for the first time since 1985.
Well, a golden highlight for you must be that 90th minute winner against Crystal Palace.
Obviously that's my highlight of my career, really. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I can't really still believe now that I scored the goal, but there we are, we're through to the next round.
Can you talk us through that goal?
Yeah, I remember it very well. It's a free kick on the left-hand side of the field, and Gary Mills just floated a lovely ball across. And I think it was Crystal Palace players just stood there really trying to play the offside, and I sneaked round the back with Steve Walsh, and Steve happened to miss it, and I was there behind him just to slot it in really.
A clean sheet against Crystal Palace. Any anxious moments for you?
Yeah, it was a bit pleasing to get a clean sheet. It was a bit of an anxious moment early on in the game when Gabbiadini came through. He just got a toe just in front of me. I thought he was coming straight to me, and he just seemed to put a toe out. But yeah, that was about the only anxious moment, really.
You know, as we said earlier, it's gone now. We've got to get on with the rest of the season, the next game, make sure that we're maintaining those habits, those standards that we've tried to bring into the club. And the players can take a small pat on the back at the moment, I think, in the way that they've performed so far this year, but they've just now got to go back out and do it again for the rest of the season.
So plenty to look forward to in 1992. It's been a great start to the new year for City, but will that pave the way for a successful second half of the season? Brian Little has certainly made an impressive start in his first few months in the managerial hot seat. Progress in the cup competitions has been an exciting bonus. But promotion to the Super League is the big prize at stake, and City have shown they're in with a real chance. You can follow the club's progress on video throughout the season. Look out for Volume 4, which begins with a great ZDS Cup win over First Division rivals Notts County.